All right. Okay, well, I'm going to wait till some people show up here. I'm sitting in the Panama airport. Anyways, I'm in the VIP lounge. We'll see how long it takes for YouTube. Oh, there we are. Inga, how are you doing? You know, I got a problem with this camera. I'm going to try something. I got a hunch it's going to screw it up. Yep. Okay. I got the camera turned the wrong way. So I'm staring at the bottom of my screen, but the camera lens is pointing to me from this side. So I'm sorry for not looking at you on the. See, if I look at you, I can't read the chat. So I just did a speed test here, folks, on this internet connection, and I've never seen this kind of speed before. But sitting here in the lounge in Panama, I've got 110 megabyte download speed and 140 megabyte upload speed in the lounge. Here, I'll show you. I'll do a pan around here on the lounge. So this is the Copa Lounge for business class in the Panama airport. So there you go. Okay, that's what it looks like. I'll go slow so you can see it. There you go. So now you know it looks like exactly. So you can go look on Google, or you can just look on the 50 Ducks video. I don't know what the weather is. I'm not going outside. I'm connecting through to my flight into Venezuela. So I'm here drinking their beer and eating their food is the plan right now. But I'm bored, so I thought I'd do a quick live stream. I wasn't going to do a WhatsApp because this is not a WhatsApp event. Sort of chat with everybody. If everybody's got any questions. Any questions from the Duck Adventure Help crew? Or I should say the enablers? Are you glad I came live? I'm probably the only person in this building going live right now. I can't believe the speed though. But I know I think talking with the earplugs in, I hate it. Oh, that's better. No, it's not. There's too much ambient noise. I'm here for a long time. I'm here for more than I should be. But I just refuse to pay for a hotel. I'm going to be cheap. I'm being cheap, folks. I'm going to camp out in the airport until the flight leaves. And it helps that they give you free booze and sandwiches while you wait. What's up? What's up? What's up is I'm here on my journey to start a new life. Oh, look at this. There's a, look at this. I can have bubbles. I've seen this before. You're thinking of going to Rio? I don't know. I'm in Panama, so I can't tell you. What do you think of the bubbles? All right? Or we could do black and white. Or we could do a glow. We'll just go to normal. Oh, blush. Oh, there you go. Oh, I got a crush on you all. Nice. How do I get rid of this now? I'm having problems, folks. How do you get rid of? I got a problem. Sorry, folks. Oh, there it's gone. Okay. It works in real time. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Can I take us outside? That means I'd have to go through the gauntlet of the government to go outside. I'm not going outside. The next gauntlet of the government I deal with is Venezuela. To be honest, I don't like the government here, and I'll tell you why. I'm already in their database. I don't like it. Bothers the crap out of me because I have not had my fingerprints taken since I was a juvenile. But they take your fingerprints and they do a facial recognition scan, and I don't like it. Bothers me. I feel like, honestly, it feels like I'm being violated when they do the scan. And you're standing there and you look at the screen and it's going. I don't like it. And then the fingerprints. It's like they do every single finger on your hand, on both hands. I don't like it at all. It bothers me a great deal. So, no DNA sample yet, Stephanie, but I think that's probably in the budget. That'll be the next thing that they'll do, is the DNA sample. They make you feel like a criminal, Linda. I agree. They do. But it's all to make us safe, right? See, I brought down, here's something for you. I almost missed my flight. Today was close call, folks. Ooh, I was freaking right out. Okay, so at 3 o'clock in the morning, I leave my house at 3 o'clock. So I was like up at 2. Left my house exactly, I think it was like 8 minutes after 3. I got to the airport, park and fly, and I could not believe it. I've never had to park at the back end of the airport, park and fly, but I had to park right at the very, very, very back. Then the driver had to drive the whole place, and I'm like there forever in the truck, and I never realized how much time was passing. Then I get to the airport, and the lineup was absolutely loony, like crazy, like 3 laps on the security, and I only had 25 minutes, and my flight was leaving. And I'm not kidding you. I was so stressed out, dry mouth. I was like, my God, no. I'm going to miss my flight to Toronto, which is, if I don't get to Toronto, I don't get on the flight to get here. So by fluke, I get it picked up a little bit, but like I had literally 25 minutes to get through 115 people of security. So then I get there, and now the thing is, I brought a club. I don't know if you're ever familiar with those things. They're called they're for a lock on a steering wheel for a car. Well, I bought one on Amazon, and I brought it down with me, a club to put on my truck because I'm buying a truck down here. So I thought I'm going to put a club on the truck. Plus, Keith, kind of cute Keith, gave me a what do they call it? A solenoid, not a solenoid, a relay switch, and a whole wiring harness to wire the truck up for a dead man switch so that the truck can't be started. So I'm in security, and I'm thinking they're going to scan my luggage and they're going to see all this wiring diagram, like all the wires and that. They're going to think a bomb, is what I'm thinking. But that wasn't the problem. They didn't care about the wires. They look at the wires and they see all the wires and they didn't care about it. They were concerned about the club. Okay, so the guy goes, "You can't take this on the plane." They stripped me completely. "You can't take the club on the plane." I'm like, "Well, I don't care. It's $34. If I'm going to miss my flight because of a club, keep the club." So I repacked my luggage. They tore it all apart. Of course, they never help you to repack it, when they tear it apart. So they kept the club, but never asked about all the wiring and the harness and the relay, and like it was the makings of a bomb, folks. But they didn't care about that. They were more concerned about the club because they said that could be a weapon on the plane. Okay? This is very important to remember. They said the club could be a weapon on the plane. So I'm in the plane. Now we're having breakfast. And what do they give us? Stainless steel knives. Okay? I'm not kidding you. I'm sitting there and I'm going, I got a knife on a plane. But I couldn't bring my club. Does that make sense to you? Makes no sense to me. So I can have a knife, stainless steel knife, but I can't have a club for a car for security. I even told the guy beside me, I told him they took my club from me at the airport, and then they give me a knife on the plane. I don't know why they didn't just give me a box cutter, It makes no sense, does it, folks? I'm glad everybody agrees with me. No, Doug doesn't have to go to quarantine to come here. He can, as long as he has his shots and he has a complete medical checkup and certification from a provincially registered vet, that has federal credentials, which Andrew does, Doug is good to go. So, so it's very important I keep up his shots. Plus, he has to stay on the flea and tick medicine for 6 months before, because they want to make sure that he has no tick-borne diseases. So, Doug is going to have a good go situation. Actually, when I bring Doug down, I will be flying directly connection right through to Caracas. It'll be a Caracas flight, because that way Doug's only dealing with an airport for about 8 hours instead of what I have to put myself through on these trips. Which also will mean more travel for the people waiting for me in Venezuela to pick me up with the dog with the truck. So that's the deal. So YouTube says right now nobody's watching, but I got 83 thumbs up. I'm thinking we've got the YouTube use live stream screw ups. Because there's no way there's only 0 people here right now, because I'm seeing comments. Yeah, see, that makes no sense. Inga, YouTube is nothing but an inspiration. They do. They just give you nothing but inspiration. But it says right now, 0 and 83. You gotta love it, eh? When am I gonna turn the camera around for you? Yeah, I can. Oh. No. Oh, there. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there you go. I have my finger on the camera because I've got the camera backwards because of the power cord. Probably all those people don't want to be on YouTube, but they're on YouTube now. I know I hit the button to flip the camera, Inga, and I was like, why is it not working? And I realized my finger was on the lens. So I've got the camera backwards. So folks, that's it. I'm gonna, like I said, I was gonna do a quick WhatsApp, but I thought, nah, we'll just do a live stream. I'll probably do a live stream in the middle of the night here. We'll see. We'll see how the alcohol goes. Till I wait for my flight. Public place, so it's all good. Plus, I think I'm under the jurisdiction of the YouTube police. They don't even know I'm here. Well, I think they do, because it looks like they geotagged the live stream. But I'm excited about this trip, folks. We're going to have some major developments for the duck adventure. I tell you that much. What time is it there? Well, let me just take a look. Hang on. Bear with me. Bear with me. What time is it? 2:45. Same time. Venezuela is 4:45. They're 1 hour ahead because they don't do that silly rollback thing. No, Gail, I'm not lucky because it was 30 below when I left my house this morning. 30 below. It was crazy. It was cold, really cold this morning. But I was so freaked out this morning. See you, George. I'm telling you, man, I can't believe the last time. I was sick to my stomach standing in the security line. Actually, if they would have had like one of those high-tech security scanners to do our aura or our, how bad we are freaking out, I would have been flagged as a terrorist. They would have said, this guy's got a bomb because he's freaking out too much. And it was all because I was so close to missing my flight. Yeah, I know, Stephanie. I know. Everybody was telling me about the snowstorm. They were telling me, oh, you're going to miss the snowstorm. Yeah, but I got the -30 part. So. Don't be jealous yet. I'm in an airport, in a lounge, drinking beer. Nothing to be jealous about this one, Stephanie. You can be jealous tomorrow. Tomorrow there'll be more jealous happening. But I won't have I can do a live stream at the restaurant. You can be really jealous at me in how many days? 3 days when I'm at the beach house. Yes. Well, it's not technically free because you pay for it in your plane fare, but I'm planning to make a dent in the plane fare beer fund. So, but you can be jealous in 3 days. I will gladly take your jealousy in 3 days, actually. when I'm at the beach. And this time, I'm hoping, because I'm going to have my own cell phone SIM card, that I might be able to live stream from the beach in Kumina, because I found out just a couple of days ago that Kumina got 4G internet. You know? So if they got 4G, it means that I can stream with no buffering. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping. I really would like to stream live from the beach for you. So. Oh, the airport's not bad. Got to make it into a fun adventure. If I drink enough, I'll enjoy myself. They got showers here too. So you can have a shower. They got food, beer, and a shower. And I've got this really comfy chair. Look at this. I can slide right back and I can lay down and actually fall asleep. It's not the end of the world. I've been in worse places. Read the book. Actually, I'm going to read the internet. I got news. I'm going to read some news. I wish I would have brought a tablet, but I'm glad I didn't, but I wish I did. One of those things. I hate carrying electronics. But I'll read the news on the little screen. What else, folks? I'm trying to think here. Nothing, you can't come up with much to talk about when you're sitting in an airport lounge drinking. Really. On your way to Venezuela. Well, there's lots in the news. Pickles, you're just reading the wrong places. There's lots of news out there. The beer's awesome. I don't know what it is about South American beer. Maybe it's just because you're here and you're drinking it and it's different. But the brand, let's do a product placement. I'm not getting paid for this though. So there's the product placement. But I'm not getting paid for this. Okay. So Inga, it is so cold there, everything is frozen. Everything. I feel sorry for Keith. He's stuck with the most brutal job right now. Taking care of the ducks when it's this cold. Man, oh man. I told him that I will be checking the weather to give him advice on how to lock the ducks down. Soon I'll be having fried fish, fresh fried fish, Stephanie. Fresh plantain, fresh salads, like everything fresh. Pretty soon. I'm plantain tomorrow. Gonna have free range beef tomorrow at the barbecue. Laura wants to talk about the ducks, but I don't know what the ducks are doing right now, Laura, so I can't talk about the ducks. I'm sitting in a lounge in Panama. Can you see any ducks here? Yeah, I'll just help Laura. Laura's having a problem because she's wondering, let's talk about ducks. But I'm sitting in the Panama lounge at the airport. Actually, technically the Copa lounge. There we go, Laura. So do you see any ducks? I don't see any ducks here. No. It's actually, the lounge is pretty quiet here right now. Anyways, what else? There's no ducks here, so I can't make Laura happy. What, did Corey say something funny? I missed the chat. Yeah, fresh food, Corey. Soon. You should bring a new puppy down for Doug. I'm sure there's some new blood with Doug. I'm sure there are in Venezuela some new. Doug is neutered. He's got no nuts. Doug can't breed. No. Doug's a eunuch. So he's just cute. This morning, folks, you wouldn't believe how cute he was. He was so handsome on the bed, laying there looking at me, giving me those big soft eyes. Oh my God. Anyways. Well, Stacy, it's not that I don't want to talk about the ducks, is that I can't I can't draw any Doug information here right now because, well, can you think about ducks when you're sitting in an airport lounge? Do you see any ducks? I'm sorry, we don't have any ducks. But I am going to clone Doug when I sell the the house. I'm going to pay the $1,200 US and get his DNA saved, and then we're going to big GoFundMe in the future to get Doug cloned. I want copies of that dog. He's so handsome. This morning, folks, he would have melted you. Melted you. It was like on the plane, I was thinking like he was just sitting there with the big soft eyes and his little tail wagging. And it was like he knew I was leaving. He was like, why did the alarm clock go off at 10 minutes after 2? The dog knew 2 days ago when I got the bags out packing, the jig was up. So, anyways. Then he laid at the door waiting for me. So. Yes, there are many nice dogs in the world, but the clone dogs can have friends. I just like the looks of them. I know it wouldn't be Doug. I know it wouldn't be. I'm not stupid, but I just like his looks. So maybe I'll get him a whole bunch of street dogs. A whole bunch of street dogs needs a really big friend. You know what I mean? Like a really big friend. Okay. Yeah, Doug misses me. I know he does. So. Thank you, Simply Sarah. I do have a serious spark of joy in me in this new life change I'm making. I really do. It's scary, folks. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you. Well, I'm not going to tell you how, but I am going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. It's scary. Believe me, I had a couple panic attacks this morning. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm actually going to do this. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm nuts. It's like, then I'm gonna share it on YouTube. It's either I'm gonna get killed or it's a train wreck. Which is it? Like Matt got killed, got robbed in Venezuela, or does he lose everything and it's a train wreck? It's gonna make one hell of a show, I can tell you that. Anyways, but I did have a panic. I was driving down the highway, speeding, of course, because I was late, because nothing was working out for me. So it's becoming very real, Stephanie. Very real. I got the lawyer's bill yesterday. Well, last night I got the email from the lawyer with the bill and the registration and everything, and I'm like, oh, this is really happening. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm really doing this. You know what's going to be really freaky is when I sell the farm. Like when I list the property for sale and I sell it, that's going to be well, maybe not. Maybe after I buy everything and I've got it all settled, and I'm situated, that I won't be so freaked out. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get back from this trip and I'll be like a little more pumped because I've got a place that is going to be my future home, right by the ocean, where it's really warm. Think about that, eh? You have right by the ocean where it's really warm. How can you not like that? But I don't know about the purge, Sarah. I haven't decided on the purge. What's going to happen? Something's telling me it's going to be a big purge in my life. Something just tells me it's going to be a big purge. Oh, Stephanie, actually, I was talking to a person beside me on a plane. A really nice older gentleman, a really smart man too. We had never had a 5.5 hour flight go so fast in my life. Never even once looked at a media device or nothing. It was 5.5 hours him and I were talking, but we were talking about that, keeping your body in good shape as you get older. He's like 77 and he's a mining man. He's working mines, owns a mining company, and he said if you don't use your brain, your body goes down the tubes. And he was talking about all his friends that he has that are like 77, 80 years old, and he says that they're the ones that retire and don't use their brains. He says he notices their bodies go down the tubes. And I was amazed how good a shape he was in. Like he was in really good shape for 80 years old. And he's traveling like crazy to do this business he's got in Santiago, Chile. That he travels from Vancouver. He spends 3 days traveling to get to his business, but he uses his brain all the time to keep his body alive. So yes, Stacy, I'm going to learn Spanish. Everybody's so worried about that. First, we have to get a home, and then I will get a tutor, home tutor. That's the process, okay? And then Matt will learn Spanish, and then we'll be good to go. So, oh, thank you, Simply Sarah. Inga, this guy was amazing. 80 years old. He retired at 65, and he instead of retiring like everybody else does, he made a lot of money. He was in the mining industry. He started his own mining company, and now he's been 17 years. He's been going back and forth. 17 or 15? 15 years. 15 years. He's been doing this mining company in Peru. 80 years old to be going that strong. You know, I thought it was pretty amazing. I personally wouldn't want to work that much at 80 years old. I want to be enjoying myself, but who knows? Everybody's got different goals in life. I don't know how much money you need to make at 80, but anyways. Obviously, he likes it and he enjoys what he's doing because he's traveling for 3 days to go to his office in Santiago. So, but it was the fastest 5.5 hours of my life, folks. I can't believe how fast it was. It was like I got on the plane and I couldn't believe it. It was like, oh, we're landing 5.5 hours. So you know you're having a good, stimulating conversation with somebody when you can do 5.5 hours and it blows by like that fast. So you always meet really good people on these kind of trips. It's not normal. But you know what? I said something this morning, and this is something I want to share with you, is that I noticed that the people in the airport are rude this trip. And I got thinking to myself, when I was out in the tarmac waiting, and I saw all the planes, Sunwing and all the holiday planes, Air Transat, and I thought to myself, the airport is full of holiday goers, and they're a different kind of traveler. They're not as nice, which makes no sense. How can a holiday traveler be so nasty? Because my last two trips was July and October, and everybody was really friendly in the airports. But today, the airport, everybody was rude, and I noticed it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. It was the thing that stuck out to me. I was like walking around, like, why is everybody so rude and bumping into you and you'd smile at them and nothing. It was like zombies. Exactly, Inga. But I don't understand it because the reason I know about holidays is because I couldn't believe the amount of Sunwing and Air Transat and all the holiday companies. Okay, the terminal is all holiday goers, but everybody is nasty. Anyways, that was my Matt's observation of human psychology today. So there you go. So Matt's sociology lesson, Ducks 101. So holiday goers are not as friendly as the July and October travelers. Because July and October travelers were way more friendlier. So, thank you, Johnny. Venezuela is gorgeous. Yeah, they are stressed. Plus, Stephanie, you can tell they're holiday goers because they're wearing shorts, running shoes, t-shirts. They're not dressed for traveling. They're holiday. I used to do it myself. Get all dressed up like I'm going on holidays, Ready to strip down to swim shorts in a split second. That kind of dress code, you know what I mean? But the stress, everybody was stressed. I don't remember going on holidays in my life being stressed like that. Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. Stressed out people. I just know one thing: the normal, everyday travelers are way better. A lot more polite. Oh, bumping into you. And I went on those, those escalators, those horizontal escalators. That you were stretchy pants on holidays, Inga? Just house coat. I'm just gonna wear a house coat on holidays. But you know the horizontal excavators, the ones the walking escalators. So like people, like what is with that? Stick to the right, buddy, so the guys can pass you on the left and walk faster. Because I want to walk and get through this fast. I'm in a rush. So I'm like saying, "Excuse me," and like they're looking at me like I'm nasty, but I say, "Thank you for moving to the right, so I can pass you." But like, why would you get on an escalator, those horizontal escalators, and then they block it so you can't walk by them? I don't understand it. No etiquette. Corey, that's it. Oh, wrong stream, sorry? What do you mean? I don't understand that one. That's right. People only think of themselves. That's it. That's it, Inga. That's it. It's sad, eh? It is. It really is sad. We're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. No, I'm kidding. We're not doomed. I'm not doomed. Do you want to see outside? Here, let's do this. I've got the controls for the window. We'll do it outside. You can see. You want to see the outside of the Panama airport at gate 145? Okay, hang on. Oh, sorry. I had my finger on the thing again. Okay, so here we are. This is gate 145 at the Copa Lounge outside. Okay. I'm in charge of the window blinds here. It's cloudy. There's no sun in Panama today. It's warm, but it looks like rain. There's very, very humid, rainy feeling to it right now. Well, actually, now I've noticed the lighting on the stream has gone bad. Here, we'll lower this again. Bad, eh? See, I've got the ability to control the light. Look at that, eh? But I'm craving a sandwich now. Craving a sandwich, and I think I need to go get a sandwich. I can hear everybody's phones. You can hear the dings going off in here. Everybody is on their phones, folks. The whole place is on their phones. Here's the guy streaming live on the internet with a phone, telling you everybody's on their phones, but people are just staring at their phones. It's no one's talking to anybody. Like when I sat down here, there was a guy sitting right there, okay, and I said hi to him, hola, and I said, and he looked at me and he didn't say nothing back. It's like they just don't care. It's like I'm telling you, this phone thing, people with their phones, has ruined society. It has. It truly has. I love the dinging. This guy behind me must be on WhatsApp or something. The art of conversation is gone, Corey. Gone. You know? Totally. Totally. But I did have a 5.5 hour art of conversation with him, but he was an old guy. He's 80 years old. Him and I were talking about printing our flight itineraries and boarding passes, and I was telling him about I just discovered about this wallet thing where you can get a digital copy of your flight pass on your phone, which I tried it last night. I thought, well, I'll try it. I hated it because I turn my phone off when I travel, and I had to keep turning the phone on to get the goddamn. I'm swearing, goddamn. But anyways, the flight pass on the phone. I can go back to the paper. I like the paper method. You show the paper, there it is. You don't need a battery. You don't need to have a power switch. Nothing. There you go. You know. But him and I were talking. He prints everything too, because he puts nothing on his phone. He likes it all printed, and he had a big stack of papers with all the stuff printed. So. Stephanie, You know, there's something fun about talking to people. I don't know what it is. Call me bizarre, but there's something about having a conversation with somebody. I don't know what it is. You know, sticking to yourself, looking at a phone screen. I don't know. That's Inga. That's exactly what this gentleman said to me. He said, "What if your phone dies? What if the phone dies? You got everything on the phone. You dies. You're screwed. At least when it's printed, you got a copy of it." But like I said, last night I discovered this thing called the wallet. I didn't know what a digital wallet was on a phone. And when I did my boarding pass last night, it said, "Oh, you can do the digital wallet." So I did it, and it gave me the boarding pass, and I regretted it all day because I bet you I had to turn my phone on how many times? 6 times? Because it was always like all of a sudden, oh, I gotta go through security. Oh, security. Oh, boarding pass. Oh, God. Because there's all these checkpoints. Because, to make us feel safer in the airport, like, they got checkpoints. Like, you get scanned and probed when you come in to the airport. Why do they have all these random checkpoints? It's like, it feels like Nazi Germany and everybody's show me your papers. Show me your papers. Well, if someone steals your phone and you got a passcode, they can't get it. But they just steal your phone. You just don't have anything. But who steals boarding passes and printed itineraries? You know what I mean? Nobody steals that. So you're good to go on that one. Anyways, the rest of my trip, I got it all printed. Anyways, just last night, I got the email that I could book my boarding line online and get my boarding pass so that I have a confirmed spot on the plane, which I was glad because I was so close to missing my flight. Oh man, it was so close. Folks, you have no idea the stress. I had diarrhea. Gotta land in Toronto, go airport, bathroom, get me to the bathroom. I need it. Oh. Is Doug going to join me in Venezuela on this trip? No. He's going to come to me in Venezuela later. Oh. You've had diarrhea from almost missing your flight, Inga? I'm telling you, I was freaked out this morning, folks. I was so close to missing my flight. I don't think I've been that close in a long time. I was thinking, okay, I'm going to go back home. I'm going to do a live stream. Oh, guess what? I'm still here. I missed my flight. That's what I was standing in security thinking that. Oh, I'm going to do a live stream at home, telling everybody, oh, guess what? I'm still here. Anyways. Well, I'm going to go grab myself some sandwiches and then I'm going to have a nap in this super comfortable chair and kill some time. And don't forget, folks, go to the live stream for the What's Up, which is the live stream before this one. It has the What's Up link, or go to Facebook or Twitter, and you'll see the link for the What's Up link. I'm telling you, man, install the What's Up because I'm going to do some real cool stuff. I'm going to just do some What's Up quick short videos that you're going to get. And you're going to be like, oh, that's a nice little cookie, or what do they call it? Easter egg. That's a nice little Easter egg Matt sent to us, Things that normally I would not even do, but because of What's Up, I can do it. And it'll be like, there's only 256 people can sign up for the What's Up deal. So make sure you sign up for it. And I've got it set up so that nobody can chat, okay? It's strictly me. So you're not going to get a ton of notifications and your phone's dinging all the time and you're going, my God, Matt, this is brutal. It ain't going to be that. This is an exclusive club for 256 people on this trip. That's pretty exclusive considering there's 1.6 billion people connected to YouTube. So it's going to be a very, very special. I'm going to try to make sure it's special what I share. But anyways, and when it's not special, I'll just do a YouTube stream. Because it's just YouTube. But I'm gonna go get some sandwiches. I need a sandwich. And then I'm gonna have a little bit of a nap because I planned on napping on the plane this morning, but I got into a 5.5 hour serious discussion with the gentleman that I met on the plane. So and I didn't get any sleep, and I've been up since 2 a.m. Anyways, everybody have a great night, and a great night, great day, and don't forget WhatsApp. Go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, and the links are there. Install the app on your phone. I can't stress enough. There's going to be some cool stuff shared the next 2 weeks on WhatsApp that will be on YouTube later. But if you want to see it as it's happening, it's WhatsApp. Okay, it's because that's going to be like, well, literally, I'm going to shoot the video and it's going to be boom to a select 256 people. All right. Anyways, have a great day, everybody. Thanks for before I leave, how many people are here right now? Because YouTube says I've got one person watching right now. Someone tell me how many's here. Because the inspirational YouTube, oh God, it's up to 68. Pretty good. If you love YouTube, right now my screen says I have 83 thumbs up and 0 people watching. You gotta love YouTube, eh? My God. Anyways, have a great day, folks, and I'll talk to you later.